everybody, it is Calxiyn and Hunter here, and if you enjoyed this video, you should subscribe for more RWBY videos. And so we are covering the RWBY comics yet again. I think that we're gonna try to do like every week until RWBY comes back. There are 14 of them, so this is gonna be, you know, a little series like that. And if you want to see these videos early, they will be up on Patreon, hopefully, for early access, all that sort of stuff. And so we are starting with comic 3, which I know sounds weird, but like we did the 2 and then we took a break, and now we're like actually starting back up again weekly. It is Weiss and Batman, which y'all know I am here for this. I'm
Do you
ready
ship
for
Weiss
this.
and Batman?
Oh yeah, like
I think they
ship
have a
Weiss
lot
and
in
Batman,
common because
okay?
they're both very rich and have severe daddy issues.
Exactly, and so like I'm
It makes
very
sense.
excited. Okay, like I love this. I love everything about this.
Diana, Prince, Wonder Woman, and Blake made a lot of sense because they're both moody bisexuals.
Oh
and
my
Yang
gosh.
and Superman makes sense because they were both golden retriever people.
Exactly.
And it just really works out. So they're continuing with their excellent deconstruction and targeting of the RWBY girls and their appropriate husbands and wives from the DC universe.
Exactly. So here's something interesting about this one. It's so, like, Weiss is at a party. Beautiful, stunning. Like, look at her. She looks amazing. But she's at this party and everybody's talking, like, oh, if we can't transport dust safely by sea, what shall we do as the Schnee Dust Company? What shall we do? Right? And so, like, obviously there's that conversation. But if you look in, there's people talking about, oh, yeah, that poor astronaut. So, that's very interesting because do you remember how they found out that they couldn't send dust into the atmosphere, right? Because or else, like, it'll come crashing down to Earth. I do have to wonder whether or not there was, oh gosh, what's the real world incident where that happened and a bunch of people died? I wonder if that's what that's supposed to be referring to, is that they sent an astronaut trying to go to space, but then the dust fell down. That's so sad.
I like how every silhouetted man in that party has the same top hat.
Oh, well, you know, they're fancy people, okay? But yeah, so Weiss is obviously, you know, lamenting about how it's hard to go home and she doesn't belong here.
Weiss is being angsty, and you're like, you're being angsty.
Well,
what happened to the astronaut?
Okay, that's lore.
Do the astronauts do not themselves deserve their own DC comic spin-off book?
There's lore, guys, okay? So while Weiss is being angsty and basically talking about, like, oh yeah, all these rich people, we hate them, you know, like all of that stuff, like she's basically saying, I wouldn't want these people in my house, ruthless, spineless, da-da-da-da-da, and then we get introduced to this guy. Like, isn't this Batman?
It's Batman or a...
I'm pretty sure that that's gonna be the thing, is like he's, you know, a Faunus, but it's like disguised.
Maybe?
You know, and he's like actually like a rich guy, but he's like a Faunus, you know? Oh my god, look at Weiss.
He looks like...
justice to her dress. Like, she looks like a princess, guys.
No, Weiss looks amazing.
Yeah.
If that's Batman...
Look at her little...
If that's Batman, Batman looks like a JoJo character.
I don't think he's gonna actually stay like that, though. Like, I think it's like a metaphor.
Batman's Bizarre Adventure.
No, like, I think it's probably like a metaphor. Like, he's all like, you know, all pomp and circumstance. Like, you know, all fancy jacket, right? But, like, that's not who he truly is inside, right?
I'm sorry, that nose, that chin, that mouth, those eyes, those brows, and that scar, that's a JoJo character.
Oh my gosh. And so so Weiss is saying, and a spoiled orphan heir to dubious dynasties. And so I think that she's also talking about her, right? Like, you know, there's all these people at a party.
Well, she's
but
not
then,
orphan.
Yeah, right. So that's the other thing.
Bruce
like,
Wayne.
you know, I'm an heir, but she's saying that he's spoiled. Like, he's the spoiled one. Ah, damn, another Schnee. Like, what is he, like, what's he doing in here? Another Schnee. So who did he talk to? Winter?
Oh, it's
Willow?
Whitley.
Like,
listen, if he talked to Whitley or Jacques, that's okay if you think the whole batch is spoiled. You know what I mean?
Oh no! Hunter, do you see this? There's matchmaking.
No.
Oh man, so Jacques, I guess, was talking to him.
Yeah.
I like their banter though. Like, silence would have been preferable, frankly. Like, I like how they're just so sassy to each other. I'm sure Father was trying to play matchmaker. No! A 17-year-old to this party. I'm 16. So he's just like, excuse me. Like, listen, I'm not old like you. I'm 16, by the way. That's a little weird.
I'm sorry. First off, that's weird. Secondly, he's a gloomy ne'er-do-well socialite. That's Jonathan Joestar.
Isn't Bruce Wayne rich,
Oh,
though?
He is very rich.
I like how you're making all these
It's about
JoJo
JoJo.
references, and I'm here like, what?
Listen,
what
you
does
don't.
that even
You know
mean?
what? This is what it's like when you talk about Kingdom Hearts.
Oh my gosh!
I'm
and
like,
I love
okay.
this. They're just like, you want me for my money, and she's just offended. She's just like, what the fuck do you mean my money? Like, we have more money than you do.
I have more God.
He's like, are you gonna tell me that your family has more money than a white wolf has fleet? Wait, what? What is this?
A white wolf has fleas?
Yeah, so, yeah, he does call himself a gloomy ne'er-do-well socialite.
Because I know a lot about Batman, I know that Bruce Wayne's net worth is $4 billion, which really isn't that much when you consider, like, the biggest billionaire is like Bezos.
Well, yeah, but like that's a lot of money, though.
It's a lot of money.
It's
a lot of money, but she definitely is sneezing at them. She's like, "Nah, bitch, I'm in the double digits."
She looks beautiful, though. Look how
she's
beautiful Weiss looks.
Look at her eyes.
Gorgeous. We love it. We love to see it.
Mm-hmm. Did he bring a thermos of hot chocolate?
Oh my God!
Who is he? Is he my dad?
Is he gonna take Wayne though, Hunter? What do you mean? Is he like what? Like,
is he gonna take all of, like the ketchup packets?
Oh my God! No, I think that he brought that from home.
I guess.
Right?
That's just so cheap.
Oh, well, like, that's cute though. It was too childish to have an elegant affair, damn. And so, my guardian was deemed too humble to invite to Schnee Manor.
Poor
Damn,
Alfred.
well, that's not nice. Oh, his guardian. Well, okay, so are they gonna go to his house? Like, is that what's happening here? Okay, so they're bonding,
Yeah.
right? So basically she's like, are you sure that you're not a mole that my father has, like, set up so we can, like, get married and merge corporations? And he says, I'd be another kind of vermin altogether. And so that's funny because he's a bat,
yes.
right? He's a bat Faunus, and so, like, you know, a little foreshadowing.
It's such a, I mean, I dig it, but it's also a weird bit of camaraderie because it's like, Bruce is like, my parents are dead, and Weiss is like, I wish mine were dead.
Yeah, and so, well, I also like this, though, that he's actually apologizing, though, for, like, misjudging her. That, you know, she's actually pretty down to earth, you know what I'm saying?
She's down to earth, even though, like, a panel before this, she was just like, excuse you think I'm after your money?
Listen, that's still, you know, that's still offensive, regardless of how much money you have. If, like, Arnold was like, are you only after me for my money? I would be like, absolutely no. So I would be offended by that notion. We don't need to be billionaires. We can be normal people. You know what I'm saying? Look at this though. I want the ship. I want to ship it. Look at them. They're so cute.
Wow, they're like the RWBY girls are really just gonna have summer romances with the entire Justice League.
I want that. That's what these are for. It's licensed fan fiction. Give it to me. Why did she say that her name is Weiss Schnee? Like, which Schnee? Like, okay, obviously, like, Whitley is looking a little bit different tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, Whitley's not, you know, like, that old either, right? Even though, like, if Whitley wants to dress like Weiss, okay, more power to Whitley. But what I'm saying is that obviously Whitley is, like, 14 at this point. He's, like, even younger. Obviously, Winter's not around. Like, what does he think? Oh, hello, I'm Willow Schnee. We want to get into a polycule so you can sell my corporation. Like, I know it's polite to introduce yourself, but don't you already know who each other is? That could be like a metaphor, though. That could be like, you know, they're introducing the real selves to each other.
Also, I like how they're really stretching the whole, like, everyone's name has to be a color. Bruce, like, wind through a thorn brush.
Okay, I mean, that's fine.
Sure, I mean,
guess.
I don't know.
But yeah, so that's Batman. I guess we'll see.
Good for Batman.
I mean, I feel like that his hat is just gonna get knocked the fuck off, and then like, you know what I mean. You think that you would go through a bit more effort, like Bobby pinned that shit to your head, bro. But like, let's see.
I had a friend who had a similar trick, but with bows. Have you considered bows?
Oh my God! I do want to say very quickly, I do like the outfits that they give to people when we have seen them. Very colorful, very ball gown, and so apparently they're blaming. Why though? Like, I don't get it. Okay, who has been scarce all night? So we say that he did it. That's bullshit, bro. Just because he's been scarce all night. You recall the boy's tragic family history.
Is he adopted?
Well, no.
That would make sense at the Faunus thing. I can't imagine there's a lot of Faunus people.
It could be a secret, though.
Maybe,
like, the Faunus part could be, like, a secret. But that's interesting that Jacques is, like, actually defending him. Like, what is Jacques' characterization here? Like, I guess Jacques is just, protecting his own interest, right? Like, he wants Wayne to marry Weiss. And so you would try to butter up and defend him to see what a good father-in-law I am, Bruce. Like, I'll be the father you never had because your parents had died. Please marry my daughter so I can get your money, right? Like, I feel like that.
So I can get your money. I mean, company.
And so I feel like that, like, you know, because at first I'm like, oh, that's a little pathetic of you, Jacques. Like that's a little questionable. I think that it's just protecting his own interests. He's not gonna bite the hand that feeds. If he wants this guy to marry his daughter, right, he better clear his name right now, or else, right, they can't get married, because that would be like, you know, shame. If you can call what he had a family, bro, those are fighting words, sir. Like, what the fuck?
Oh
no!
He is a Faunus!
Why are you acting surprised? We already knew that, though. It was on the cover.
Oh, I guess it was, wasn't it?
Hunter's attention span is literally, I swear to God, literally
maybe I do
seconds.
have ADHD. Everyone in my life is telling me this.
Oh, man. Yeah, so, like, he's been hiding this whole time, though. Like, that's dedication. And everyone's like, Bruce Wayne is a bat Faunus. Oh, man. And now everyone's judging him. That's not nice. I've been with Bruce for the last hour. There's no way he could have taken Mr. Algin's watch. I wonder, is this going to be like Bridgerton or something? Where it's like, you were alone with Bruce Wayne? Like, he has, you know, dishonored you, right? Like, I wonder what the social, like, courting rules in Remnant are. If there are any, I guess we just don't know yet. Alright, so if you thought that Jacques was sympathetic a minute ago, you were wrong, okay? Because now he's like, I wouldn't even sell you into marriage for that, but he was willing to sell her into marriage in the first place.
He's saying the quiet part out loud. He's saying, I'm selling you into marriage.
Well, I do like the art style, though. Something that I do want to say, like, as we've continued going through the panels, is that, like, it looks really, really good compared to, like, previous iterations. So I guess Jacques just, like, diffused the situation. Like, he just, like, I don't know. What is this mistletoe? Where did you get that, sis? Do you see that? Is it Christmas? Are they gonna kiss? Like, what's going on? Anyway, oh man, he didn't take the watch. See, because they all think, isn't that interesting? Because, like, Weiss was like, all Faunus know how to do is lie, cheat, and steal, or whatever. And now we see that Weiss has really changed. And I think that's nice, right?
You remind me of another tall, dark-haired bisexual steamboat that was in my life.
This is the monochrome that could actually sail, okay? You know what I mean?
Oh, no. If someone told me monochrome would be canon, but it would be between Weiss and Batman, I would have like walked into the ocean. Oh, that is echolocation.
Okay, yeah, I see.
He's like a bat.
What do you mean?
Because like bats can echolocate.
But he is a bat hunter. What do you mean he's like a bat? He is a bat.
But it's his semblance. He has a bat semblance.
But it's like Ilya. It's what Ilya does. Right?
Sure.
And so why are you like, oh, it's like a bat? Like, yeah, he is a bat. Oh, dear. Anyway, I really like this.
Oh, never mind. His thing is for detecting patterns and unlocking puzzles. I guess he can just echolocate.
No, he says that he has a knack for it.
Okay, but his semblance is nothing so glamorous, so I think it's his...
No, he's saying but. Right? My semblance is echolocating. It's not glamorous, but I solve puzzles. That's what he's trying to say.
But I can solve a Rubik's Cube in 7 seconds.
Come on, Hunter.
Ooh, because like Batman's a detective, so
yeah,
they're doing detective
I really
work.
like that, actually. They're like, oh, do you want to find the real thief? Oh, man. What if it was like Whitley or somebody like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what if it, oh my god, imagine, this is so random, but can you imagine if Roman Torchwick is like in disguise around here and like stealing Atlas people's pocket watches? That would make literally no sense. Isn't Roman in jail if this is in Volume 3?
No, this is, I think, is this in Volume 3?
I thought this was Volume 2 Summer Vacation.
Oh, okay.
And so wouldn't he be in jail?
I guess
Isn't he in jail after the end of Volume 2?
Yeah, he's in prison right now.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it will be a DC character, like a...
The Riddler? You know? Oh, Catwoman. Catwoman
steals
stuff.
Okay.
She's like a socialite.
I don't understand how they found this. I'm a little confused. Was it in his pocket? And did they like lift it out of his jacket? I guess with the echolocating, it would bounce off of an object. Okay. I don't quite understand how this happened at all.
That would be pretty bold if you stole someone's locket and just kept it on your lapel.
Is Mr. Lloyd a character?
Not that I know.
No, it looks like it's coming out of his jacket. Like it was probably on the inside of the unstable dust core within. Is that going to be like a thing? A dust core?
Does he have a bomb in his watch?
I don't know.
Oh,
okay, so the dust cores are banned.
I see.
But, like, why?
Radiation? Oh. You're gonna give yourself cancer,
I guess that so he wants it so he can replicate this banned technology. Okay. I wonder if that's gonna be, like, just a DC thing, and that's gonna be, like, what the villains are trying to do. Look at Weiss! She's fighting in her giant, like, princess dress! Oh, I
in a
love
big
it.
floofy
We
dress.
have no choice but to stand.
She jumped on a table, no reason to, still did it.
Exactly.
Respect
Oh
that.
my gosh, I couldn't fight.
You couldn't do that.
Exactly.
You can't even react to people doing it.
Oh man. Okay, that was pretty useful though.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this. I know that's very like comic book
Yeah, it is
or
very
whatever,
comic
but
book.
like anyway.
I like that. Well, all bats can like use the force. So.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so it blocked that door, that one door. No other doors in Schneemanor.
Okay,
but,
first
like,
off,
you know.
that fucking crystal chandelier is Tiffany, and I'm expensive, so that's coming out of your paycheck.
Oh my gosh. Just the thing to give you the edge. Oh yeah, see, that's nice. They did like teamwork.
Do I ship this?
Yes, you do. Yeah. Yeah, the competition. Oh, the edge over the competition.
Yes.
I get it. So it's like, hey, like, you know, I'm a Faunus. I get that, like, little edge, you know?
Oh, everyone's having a
people
good
are.
time.
Yeah, they're saying this is exciting. Ah, damn. So I guess the party's, well. You said to make our guests feel welcome. Look at him. He's just like, huh? Like, what kind of pose is this? He's just like,
I'm grumpy!
oh, man. Oh, so now Weiss is going back home. Okay. So she's just like, hey, like, you wanted us to feel welcome, but I've overstayed my welcome. I'm going home, Dad. I hate it here. But it looks like Bruce is coming with her, right?
I don't have to belong here. I can find my own spot.
Look, I don't. Oh, he's going to school with her. Oh my God. Is Superman, Batman, and then Diana all gonna make a team or something? Like, are they all coming to Beacon? Because it's like, what if she just brings them to Osmond, and Osmond is like, well,
This
everyone's paired up. What the fuck do we do?
Like
and then
the most
you put
wild
Superman,
fanfiction.
Diana, and Batman all in one team because Superman's coming too.
Yes.
He wants to come to the school. We need
They
a
need
fucking.
another
can
one.
we buy a fucking vowel? Clark Kent. Diana, what did you say her last name is?
Diana Prince.
Oh my God! How are they gonna make this a name? There's no vowels. We need a fucking vowel.
Well, I mean, you don't need a. It can be
to
like.
be, you know.
Well, it can
I guess
be
coffee.
like.
No, coffee has a vowel. Why is
Why?
a vowel?
But, you know.
Anyway, I wonder who the fourth one's gonna be because all the girls have already met someone. But you could argue Superman is supposed to be like for RWBY, like as opposed to Yang,
Yeah.
like you were saying earlier. So I'm sure that could be a possibility. Like it could be something like that.
I'm so down for this like fan
I
fiction,
know.
fan art
I
thing.
really enjoyed this one. I do
Yes.
have to say, I
They've
really
all
like
been
this
pretty
one.
good.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we've been a little.
And then we're going
mean.
back to the school.
Yeah. I love how all like RWBY spin-off stuff cannot get away from Beacon.
Yeah.
The place is on fire. They're like, yeah, but what if Superman was there?
I know, but like that's not to say that's the most interesting place, but it is the
It's
place
a pretty
that makes the
interesting
most
place,
sense.
yeah.
Right? You're not gonna have this go down in Atlas.
Yes.
Like Beacon days are really before the plot started happening,
Yeah.
so you can do fan fiction.
I guess that is true.
Right?
That
and so
is
this
fair.
kind of does make the most sense. And so yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed our little reaction review commentary.
I hope
thing
they
that we
keep on
do.
doing fan fiction stuff. I want them to
agree.
do a rock AU. I
Oh
want them
my
to do
gosh.
an actor AU. I want them to do like a
Well,
high
let's
school
focus
AU.
on this one first. But I
Does
love
DC own Archie? Can we get Archie x RWBY?
I love their chemistry. They have great chemistry. I like the Bat Faunus inclusion. I'm very excited to see like how this is gonna progress in terms of everyone coming back to school. I think this is gonna be great. I really, really enjoyed
The rest
it.
of Bruce Wayne's bizarre adventure?
Exactly. Anyway, and so now he's dressed normal, okay? Like he's not in his top hat anymore.
I guess that's true.
So, you know.
Considerably more cash.
And so, yeah. And so I hope that you guys enjoyed. Remember that you guys should check out the Patreon and all of that stuff for early access. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.